That's how things are, right? My friends really got involved in this Zezé Camargo situation, and now the country singers are starting to unite because they thought it was outrageous, right? So, Zezé de Camargo gives his opinion, and the television stations unite to try to boycott Zezé. Notice that this news came out. I even showed it here after that stooge went to speak badly about Zezé. Guys. We're talking about a guy who's destroying Brazil, trying to speak badly about a guy who helps Brazil. And he doesn't send you a bill to pay taxes. That's what I'm talking about. Then Gustavo Lima comes and announces the live show of the year today. In a little while, I'll share the details here. This story is surprising. It's a complete turnaround. No matter how much these wicked people try, they'll never have the strength of Zezé de Camargo, Gustavo Lima, Zé Neto, and all the others. Keep sharing this video. It's Sunday with lots of news. Soon it will be X Day, and that's when it will show that those who truly respect and love Brazilians don't need to. Not from any television station. But Seda, Little Finger, Big Sunday Show. Here it is, come, be part of our family here on the Pais of Philos channel. Guys, I'm putting this in several videos. Slim Fever, what would that be? It's an effervescent powder that you put in water after you eat a heavier, fattier meal and such. So making it effervescent doesn't make you gain weight. Guys, you can see I'm putting images here. Months ago, 2-3 months ago, I already managed to lose weight. The videos I'm showing here, I had already recorded. But today, October 23rd, I've already lost 18 kilos in 1 month. I was about to reach 1 month and 20 days, so that's why it took me longer to make the videos. If you're there dealing with a little problem, sometimes being overweight, this is super, extremely good. Many people have already used it and have also made progress. Of course, we also have to do our part. A reduction in food intake, but I'm telling you, for me, it worked really well. Look, my face is much slimmer, my neck. I was feeling uncomfortable. I'll show you so you know I'm not joking. The pants, look here. The pants, look. The pants are super loose. And these pants here. They didn't fit me. Even my shorts and underwear, even my underwear, it was tough. And look, I work out, but sometimes we slack off a little. It's really great here, the product Slim Favor. If you're looking to slim down, cut back on food, it helps with that too. I've been taking it every day, and it's making a huge difference. The link is right here, just below. For everyone who wants to take advantage, it's an excellent opportunity. Guys, it's surprising. What's really surprising here is the union of forces. The broadcasters, as I had already mentioned, were there. Journalists and television broadcasters unite against Zezé de Camargo. Look, they have Bandeirantes' credibility for BDL. Globo, isn't it our taxes that keep it running? Matuzas Neres, Andréa Sade, Renata Vasconcelos, Maju Coutinho. I showed here Fantastico, which was a program with a big audience. In the past, way back, way back, it was the worst year in the history of Fantastico. Do you know why? Should I tell you? That woman, Maju Coutinho, mocked Brazilians in the cruelest, most perverse way. Crying is free. Yesterday, I reported here about the woman at Globo, the editor of Jornal Nacional, who is now the former editor, right? She went there and committed an act of racism against an employee who had already worked all night because she wanted to use the bathroom. It's absurd. It's absurd what we see, and these networks don't do anything good for anyone. For example, consider Globo. Criança Esperança with artists who support AB. They bring the artist, I'm not, make your contribution to Crianza Esperanza, with an artist wearing the shirt there. Look, in favor of this, that's what I'm telling you. And they raise millions. In your city, is there any organization or place that Crianza Esperanza supports? Is there any around here? I've never seen it. I haven't, at least here in my city, in my region, I've never seen it. Like, oh, there's a hospital here. For Crianza Esperanza, how many years has Globo not asked for donations for Crianza Esperanza? How many years? I've never seen it. With everything they've already gained, because when they do these campaigns, Globo stops paying millions in taxes. That's why they do Crianza Esperanza. But the money that, well, not anymore, right? Not anymore today. But back in the past, they used to raise fortunes. Today, they don't even raise, I don't even think, 20% of what they used to raise in the past. Because the network is finished, so these personalities that we support, that we have to work ourselves to death to support these networks. They're against Zezé, who has a hospital there in Goiás, and makes so many generous contributions here to the Barretos Hospital. So, look, it's disgusting to see because that's how they are. Any artist, look, this Pelagon is attacking OSBT Earn and broadcasters against Zezé. These people are like this, you see. They will try to destroy the life of anyone who is influential and goes against the regime. Inácio, any artist who stands against Lula and Alexandre de Moraes, this is what we're seeing here. Because they rely on it, and that must be made clear. They depend on Lula and Alexandre de Moraes to keep this dictatorship going. They still claim we're in a democratic state governed by law. They say that while innocent people are being arrested, take the case of Felipe Martins. The guy didn't go to the United States. It was a false report by someone just as nasty, Guilherme Amado. He was tortured and spent over 10 days in solitary confinement. But the problem in this country is Zezé de Camargo, who says what they don't want to hear. Do you understand how absurd this is? The problem is Zezé, not them. Look, the issue is Zezé. Recent statements by Zezé Camargo, directed at Sistema Brasileiro de Televisão and Silvio Santos' daughters, didn't just go down badly with the network in question. They caused a large-scale reaction on Brazilian television. The episode caused general discomfort among the media companies. Go take your syrup somewhere else. Go, 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 so you can't tell little truths to these people. You have to watch your Brazil being destroyed, our country, our nation, the home of our children and grandchildren being destroyed. And shut up. Stay quiet, because we're the ones in charge here. We're the ones running the whole show. Here's a banana for them. You want to know about bananas, and then that's it. That's it for today, right? The sensation is the greatest artist in this country. Today it's him. Gustavo Lima, Gustavo Lima and you. And he announces a live show back at Botico this Sunday, today, big Sunday today. We have to go to Gustavo Lima's channel today at 2 o'clock. But I'm going to fill it up to show. My friends, keep sharing this video a lot. Even if you can't watch it at 2 in the afternoon, it's going to start at 2, but let's set a viewership record. Watch it at night or in the morning, just make sure to watch. I'll probably be following along here, right? Maybe I'll make a video talking about the reaction, but you won't be able to watch me. I'm always filming videos here for TikTok and Instagram. But at night, when everything's over, I'll sit down and watch, right? The show on television, look at that. The singer Gustavo Lima recalled that today, at 2 o'clock, he will do the live back to the Boteco. Again, a special performance broadcast on his YouTube channel. The live is happening now on Christmas Eve and promises to energize Sunday afternoon for Sertanejo fans. A repertoire full of great hits from Gustavo's career. Special from the Boteco phase. In a relaxed tone, the singer joked, "I don't even know how long this will go on." He's going to put on an amazing show today, huh? It's going to be an amazing show. There's no set time for it to end. Live back to the Boteco. Gustavo Lima is great, my friends. And you can't have a barbecue without playing Gustavo Lima or Zezé de Camargo. And what's our preference? It's a real barbecue, but not that lazy barbecue like Nacio says, right? Barbecue for the people, for folks like us, that kind of barbecue only we know how to make. Very cool, look at this. If I didn't have to bring so many intense videos today, right? I would make a little barbecue so I could... I'm watching his show, which I love. Gustavo Lima, I really like him. The ambassador even said, "Look at that big horseman. This guy deserves all the success he has." Many times, we've seen him help the Brazilian people in his own beautiful way. It's a pandemic. We need ventilators. This guy charters a private jet. While stars like Luciano Huck and Felipe Neto claim, "I can't, my hands are tied," this guy actually goes and does things differently. Both him and Luciano hang, and Zeneto Cristiano, and Zezé de Camargo. That's the difference with our artists. For those sellouts who even take money from the 13th salary of postal workers, who, for the most part, all voted L, right? And they're feeling it now. They're without their 13th salary. Without the 13th salary, say it. And tomorrow...
Sunday, December 21st, starting at 2 post-meridium. There's a live Back to the Bar on my YouTube channel. Send this video, share it, and tomorrow your commitment is with me. I'm waiting. Come on, see?
Go there. Those television guys are fighting with the country singers. Gustavo Lima hasn't set foot on Globo for over 7 years. He clearly said, "I don't need you." Globo did what it did, tried all kinds of outrageous things with Gustavo Lima. He is a giant, the biggest and greatest singer and artist in Brazil. Just so you can see. Broadcasters unite against Zezé. Are you going to stop listening to Zezé because he won't appear on Globo? I don't even watch Globo. More than half of the Brazilian people don't even watch Globo anymore, right? It's Lula television. It's Lula television covering up all the guy's crimes. It's right here.
Right here.
I'm going to stop listening to a beautiful country song. Because networks join forces. Sistema Brasileiro de Televisão, which was a television channel that we still had, right? We still had some affection for Silvio Santos. They did what they did. There, who speaks to us here as conservatives, as we are, Gustavo Lima too, that we are not going to support our own. To make it right, what do you have to do? You have to support Alexandre Moraes, support. Or do you have to support Inácio with his son there, taking the people's money right there? According to the blonde's statements, there, the guy gets a 300,000 allowance, 300,000 a month, 25 million. No one knows if it's in euros, dollars, or reais. Or us, Lula's daughter-in-law. Even with autistic children, these people take money from corruption. She's being investigated. The federal police went to her house. I can't understand it. Not one of his sons is in jail. You really can't. Even with the bald guy's right-hand man reporting, exposing everything, no, you can't. Now that it's Bolsonaro, no. But what about the smokescreen, right? Banco Master and all those atrocities? What we witnessed this week is serious. Andre Mendonça carried out that operation that caught the blonde from National Institute of Social Security, caught Lula's son, caught everyone there, and so on. With the information from the federal police the next day, Flavio Dino wanted to send the federal police at Socio and Carlos Jordim because they rented the car to do their work. As deputies? You're kidding, right? Honestly, this is just my opinion. Carlos Jordim and several other right-wing deputies are involved. Who realizes things are truly getting out of control here? There are things that can be avoided because I don't use my own car. You know these guys are looking for trouble where there isn't any? They didn't do anything, nothing, absolutely nothing. But, you know, they're right in the eye of the storm. They'll find something. If anything is even slightly wrong, they'll arrest you and come to your house. That's right. Share this video. Join our family on the Pais e Filhos channel for lots of Sunday news.